So hungry.
So hungry. Oh yeah. So pretty here. Got some Subway. What? Oh, I got way too much bronzer on.
No, you had a mosquito on you.
Whoops.
No. You recorded me.
It's been a bit since I've shown this one. So right here is where one of the cats had chewed off the leaf, so it to grow these two things. It's doing really well. This one's not. Oh, I guess it just peeked that little thing out. So yeah. Yesterday was nice. We were celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Since we didn't get to on our anniversary, we did it the next day. And it was so nice outside. I'm doing a lot better emotionally, though I really still miss Sasha a lot. We both do miss her. She's just one of those cats that's like very sociable, and she seemed like she kind of understood you or could communicate with you. Pepper's not really like that at all. She's more concerned about food and bugs. She's not very cuddly, so yeah. I still can't believe that Sasha's gone. Like, my brain just can't accept it. I keep thinking like, oh, I saw her earlier today and she's just laying down somewhere. That's what my brain keeps thinking. And like, oh, I'll see her later. That was pretty bad. Joshua made this for me. It's stuffed peppers, rice, and I think this is some salad or something. So I was trying to study and then I got just really sleepy. I feel like it's probably from the smoothie that I made. I put ginger in it and I think I may have put like too much. This made me feel kind of weird. And yesterday I had some of the smoothie and it made me feel like really drowsy and weird, and like my face was warm and like I just wanted to fall asleep. And then today, same thing after I drank the smoothie. So, pretty sure it's the ginger. Because everything else I've had before, like I put spinach and frozen berries, some milk, turmeric, protein butter. Like all that other stuff I've had before, so Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Ooh, I'm awake now. I still feel weird, like my face feels like kind of tingly. But it's like cold, but like it feels like warm. But if I touch it, it feels cold. Maybe it's like my blood circulating really well. And I still feel really tired. I don't know. I have a lot of school to do, and then my recruiter had a company that is interested in me, but they want me to like fill out this whole list of questions. I was like, I have finals this week. She's like, can you finish this by tomorrow noon? I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm under pressure, not from anyone but myself, like I should get a job. But then I have school. I'm a full-time student. So I want to get good grades on that. Josh wants me to just, focus on my school and not worry about work. But I just do feel bad that he's the only one working right now. Like, I know that that's stressful. So, I don't know. And like, financial wise, honestly, it's been a bit intense for us. Everything is more expensive. So yeah, it's been pretty tight. I did make a whole budget for us on a spreadsheet, so I think that will help. And last month I tracked like all of our expenses to see where we were spending money, and there was a few areas that we could definitely cut out on, like eating out. Definitely need to cut back on that. It's not like crazy. Like, I think we spent like $130 eating out. So I would like to cut that down to like $50 a month, maybe. I mean, ultimately not at all, but it's nice to go out like once a week. So, and that's kind of what we were doing, like once a week. I think maybe sometimes we went more than once. Like for our anniversary, we went out, I think twice that day. And so that added up. I was like, oh, okay, there's $50, $60. But I was like, it's our anniversary, so, it's not like we didn't want to just stay home for our anniversary. It's our first anniversary. But yeah, things are pretty tight right now, and we're trying to find a place to live. And yeah, everything is expensive for living. So that's why I feel a little bit pressured, like I should get a job and that would help, but then that would make my life more stressful. Yeah. Guess I'll work on this questionnaire. It's for a DevOps engineering role, and I've honestly never been a DevOps engineer. I've been a DevOps analyst, which is similar, but I think quite different. So, and that was like a year ago, over a year ago now. And so, feeling a little bit imposter syndrome right now, but honestly, like some of the questions I'm like, but they said you can Google, so I will definitely be Googling the questions, because they're not in the back of my mind like I've been doing school and I have not been practicing DevOps recently. I've been doing school, so yeah. Good morning and welcome to another sleepless night with Nicole. I was up late studying and then I was hanging out with Josh and then yes, time just slips by and that's loud. I didn't sleep. I have an exam today, tomorrow, and Friday, and then I also have an interview tomorrow with that one company I told you about before for a DevOps engineer. I guess when they received my questions, they immediately wanted to interview me, so I was a bit surprised because I didn't feel very confident, but that's cool that they want to meet me, and I guess we'll go from there and see. Yeah, so I'm trying to study for my calculus. I have fallen off the bandwagon a bit on my exam studies because, this past weekend was just an emotional roller coaster for me. So yeah. I think my plan is I will try to stay up and study some more and then take a nap and then take my calculus exam. Because, I tried falling asleep and I just couldn't, just wide awake. I thought I had fixed my sleep schedule, but I guess not. It's a never-ending story. Josh is supposed to start a new schedule, I think on Monday, and I think it'll be he won't be working so late, and he has to go in earlier, so hopefully that will help. Pepper. Oh. What was that? What kind of face was that? the weirdest faces, cat. Oh my goodness. What face is this? You're like, get out of my face. The potates are done. I'm planning on putting some chili beans on top of these. Also, side note, I am soaking some chickpeas, which I've never done this before, but I'm thinking, why not? I love chickpeas, and I guess I'll try to cook them later tonight, maybe. Good morning. So I have another final today and some homework left, and then this afternoon I have an interview. I saw one of the emails on the invite, and I think it might be one of my old coworkers, which they were one of the nicest people, so I'm not mad about that. But I'm like, oh, what a coincidence. Yeah. I'm not really nervous. I'm more anxious about if they do offer me a job, if I should take it or not. Because I'm really worried about being able to balance work with school, with being married. I don't know. But we do need the money, so I don't know what to do. So my interview, I think, went pretty well. Yeah, and it was actually, one of the interviewers was my former coworker, so it sounds like I would be one of the DevOps engineers, and then he would be part-time, so that's kind of, yeah, and I told them, my main concern was balancing school with work, so we'll see. They said they're interviewing some other people too, so we will see if they get back to me or not. I think I was encouraged by what they said about flexibility in hours and work-life balance. A little bit cautious about the school thing and probably being the main DevOps engineer there, so a bit on the fence, but I guess it really depends on if they want another interview with me or not. So yeah, my face is kind of freaking out. I'm currently reviewing some of my quizzes for my biology so that I can take the final exam later today. And then I gotta review calculus because I have an exam tomorrow. Alright, so my chickpeas soaked overnight. I'm going to rinse them off and then I'm gonna cook them in here until they are tender. Probably, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It depends on, okay, it's probably an hour, maybe 2. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this to boil and we'll see. This look about done. This is so yummy. So I'm doing a bit of food prepping. I made a bunch of chickpeas, a bunch of pasta, making some rice. And we'll go from there. I got 100% on my last biology exam. Yay! So I have one more exam left of this session, one more calculus exam. And then I'm done. And then my next session starts next week, so. But I'm just glad that I made it through this calculus class mostly. The last exam that I had, I didn't do as great as the ones before that, but I honestly just, that section of lessons was harder for me to grasp, and then just a lot of stuff happened kind of around that time that threw off my studying. Like Sasha died, which really just messed up my motivation and schedule of studying at all, so I would say that's probably why. Yeah, so we'll see how this exam goes. All I need to do is just pass it, so. But if I get an A, that would be amazing. I think I'm currently at an A for a grade. So that makes me feel a little bit more at ease, like even if I don't do that great, I'll still pass. But obviously I would like to be able to do well, so. I am watching a calculus review video on YouTube right now to kind of refresh my brain on everything that I've learned this session. And then I'm going to go over some review questions later tonight, and then I'll take the exam sometime tomorrow, hopefully earlier rather than later, so I can just relax. I think it opens up at midnight, so I could technically take it at midnight and just get it over with, which I might do, because then I can just totally relax and, you know, because I only have a few days until my next session starts, so I need some time to just chill. Not gonna lie, I got really, really distracted. I was like, oh man, I gotta clean the house, my room. And then, so I proceeded to just take everything out of my wardrobe and be like, alright, I need to get rid of stuff. And now okay, don't judge me. So in like 2019, when I had TikTok, I followed this lady that was like collecting her hair. I don't know, she was gonna make a wig out of it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see how much hair I can collect. And I would spend hours collecting my hair and putting it on tape. And yeah. The thing is, I still have it. And now I'm like, well, I don't want to get rid of it because I spent so much time working on it. But that's weird, right? I know it's weird, but it's really soft, so yeah. Anybody else? Sorry. This makes me think of that one movie, that one AI movie, I forget. Is it just called Artificial Intelligence? Where the kid like cuts off a lock of the hair from the mom, and then that's how, I don't know, they make a clone of her years later. I don't know, it's weird. I'm like, somebody finds this like hundreds of years later and guess you'll have a clone of me. Yay you. Why am I saying this? This is so weird. I'm so weird. I'm sorry. Alright, you're gonna be proud of me. I found a giant rubber band! Woo! Why am I so distracted by little things? I'm supposed to get rid of stuff! This is my wedding guest book that I made. Isn't it pretty? Yes. Made it myself. And we had people take pictures and write a little note. So, I thought that was cute. There's us. Oh, look at us. Oops. My brother, so funny. There's my sister, so pretty. There's me. There's Josh. Oh. Oh boy. That's our first dance. Yes. Oh, there's me again. There's my mama. It's blurry. And there's Ren. Oh, I miss Ren. Our honeymoon photos. Yeah, there's lots of photos. So distracted. Yeah. Is this what ADHD is? Does everybody do this kind of stuff? That's what I would like to know. I do this kind of stuff frequently.
And 25 minus 5 is 20. Now 624 divided by 16, that's 35.
So I took my last calculus exam. I did not do that great. I got like 65% on that. But I'm glad to be done, and I believe I'm past that class. I was at an A minus, so I probably will be at like a B or a B minus. That works for me. And they got a lot. Lots. It's letter ice. Lily flower. Taro Milk tea. Oh, that's good. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi. So much energy. Arlo. Can you sit? Sit? No? Oh boy. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I'm not going to really record much else today because this video is getting really long. My plan for today is just to organize some more stuff and try to get rid of stuff. And that's pretty much it. So just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.